I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I just, I'm just starting closer to the 6 o'clock time because I just don't want to leave you hanging, you know? I mean, I do want to leave you. I don't want to leave you hanging. I want to join you hanging, if that makes sense. Because this is a bit of a hangout, isn't it? And you're hanging. You are hanging. But so I'm going to join you hanging. I don't want to leave you hanging. I'm going to join you hanging. That's what I meant to say. So that's me. That's me, Brent Weinbach. I just wanted to join you hanging. So I was digging into some archival stuff here. I can't remember if we played this last year or if I showed this last year to you guys. Did we? I'll get into it later, but I should turn off my light though to make it a little more Halloweeny, I guess, or something. Halloweeny. That is some sort of movie, isn't it? Frankenweenie. But what about Halloweeny? Is Halloweeny related to Frankenweenie? Let's see. Yeah, I must have shared this last year. If I didn't, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can share music. I can't do that, can I? Chicken Jessica, can I share music files, MP3s? Or I have to just send them to you or something? Whatever.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
No, but you can, I think you can share your screen and do it that way.
Oh, really?
Like share like
really?
quick time or something like that.
But it shares audio though too?
I think so. There's an option.
Let's get Laura. Laura, you ready? Give me a thumb up.
Get a thumb up in there. All right.
Laura, when you did your thumb up, you went like this.
I did that on purpose.
What's up with thumbs being able to do that? You know how it's so easy to do this with your thumb, or it is for me at least, and maybe you too. Why is this not more? Why is the classic thumbs up or classic thumb up looks like this? When I feel like it's a little more in a way natural to have your finger like that, kind of,
I don't think that's natural for most people.
Really? Is this normal? People watching right now.
No.
Is this normal? Is that a normal way to stick your thumb up? Okay, let us know. I'm still a little sick. I ended up getting really sick on kind of Thursday afternoon, but then really Friday I was dick sick. I had this really bad sore throat. I felt like I might have had strep throat or something, but it wasn't though. There wasn't any white spots or my tonsils were not enlarged.
How come strep throat is not like so much of an adult thing? Like it's more of a kid thing.
I mean, I've gotten strep throat as an adult. I've had strep. I got strep throat in my 20s and my 30s.
Really? I haven't had it since I was a kid. But I used to get it a lot as a kid, as you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know, but I had a really bad sore throat. I mean, it really hurt to swallow, and I had a fever, and I had to travel too. I was traveling, and it just sucked. I was really in bad shape. And then on Saturday though, I felt so much better. I felt so much better compared to how I felt the day before. On Saturday, I felt so much better that it made me feel like I felt better than I feel normally in my life.
Well, relief is a sensation.
Yeah, the relief,
like a narcotic.
The way that I felt.
Relief is a narcotic.
The difference in me feeling better made me feel better than I normally feel.
That makes sense.
So anyway, YouTube or whatever was saying that, this show is basically like Beavis and Butthead,
Is it? I guess it is. Yeah.
Watching
we watch
stuff
videos
yeah, and I've already thought that already. I thought that years ago before the show started. No, just kidding. But I thought that I thought that for a while. But I wish though we could just I wish we could keep the music videos playing and not have to stop and pause all the time. It sucks, you know.
Nice.
It would be nice to just be able to freestyle. I mean, not freestyle, but just have the freedom to talk and play the stuff.
What
and
is
just
this
do
from?
it.
What is this from?
The Burbs.
Damn it, you got it.
I just anytime there's a pretzel involved, I know it's the Burbs.
I know. Well, especially if you put the whole pretzel in your mouth.
Well, also,
And
I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Burbs just makes you want to eat not only pretzels,
Like
but
a sardine on a pretzel
it
or
really
something
makes
like that.
you want sardines or anchovies on a
There's
on a
some kind
pretzel.
of like paste on a pretzel.
Or fish.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that it makes me want fish per se, but the look of whatever he's eating on that pretzel appears to be good, even though
It's
his
fish.
reaction is one of disgust.
It's sardines or anchovies.
I know. It's not that I want to eat a sardine. It's just I want to eat a pretzel with a paste.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Maybe even go so far as to say a fish paste, but
I was
don't
gonna
think
say
I actually want a fish
or
paste.
at least a fishy paste.
No, not a fishy paste.
No, look, here's what you want on a pretzel.
Nobody wants a fishy anything.
You want canned either tuna or canned salmon on
No.
the pretzel.
Have
That's
you ever
what
had
I
a
can
canned
do.
trout?
Yeah, and I like that too. Any canned fish, well, not old rotted fish that they do have in Scandinavia, but any kind of canned fish that's like that in some oil, and you put that on the pretzel.
Not
that
any
could
kind,
work
though.
for me. That
Not
could
just
work
any
for me.
kind, though, right?
Pretty much any
Like,
kind.
have you ever had a canned cod?
No, is that not
Just
good?
kidding. It seems
Okay.
gross. I
Oh,
think it would
really?
be gross. Maybe, yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, there's certain kinds of fish that are like, I don't think you would want to have a canned mackerel or something like that.
Oh, you can't have canned mackerel?
I wouldn't want that.
I would love that. Mackerel is my favorite sushi fish.
Wait, isn't mackerel like really fishy?
It's kind of fishy. It is kind of
Oh, wait,
fishy, and I
what's
like
mackerel?
that.
Wait, mackerel is not super white tuna, right?
No, that's no.
What's mackerel again? I thought I didn't like it.
They call it saba.
Saba.
Saba. They call it saba ranks.
Saba ranks.
But canned, no, I mean mackerel, saba. That's my favorite nigiri to get.
Somebody just said, Tom Murtaugh said, have you had canned fish ass? It's kind of funny. No, but what is mackerel anyway?
It's a fish.
I think I don't like it. Is it some kind of eel or something?
No, it's a fish.
What's an eel called?
That is called unagi, I think.
I don't like that.
Oh, really?
But do you know that these are not just any pretzels, by the way, that I'm eating? Sorry if it's distracting that I'm eating them. Should I stop?
People don't like it, but hey.
Right. Apologies. But I haven't eaten
I
all
don't
10.
care, by the way, but I know the people don't like it.
Do you know what kind of pretzels these are?
No, I think that
Yes.
there must be Hanover.
No, hell no. What's that?
Hanover, what?
What's a Hanover?
It's a famous pretzel brand.
Oh, that. No, it's not a Hanover and it's not a Roll Gold.
What's the other? What am I thinking of? I don't know.
No, but they're special. You know why?
Why?
Because they're covered in a butter toffee.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's kind of
they are
interesting.
quite
But to
tight.
be honest, I'm not interested in that in a way.
Why
I mean, I
not?
kind of am as a
It's
dessert
good.
item, but
It's a good
no.
dessert item
yeah, something like that.
or lunch replacement.
I like, I don't know. So yeah, well, hey, look, you know what, Laura?
It works.
All the more power to you.
It's good because it's like salty and buttery and sweet.
Oh yeah, it's salty.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Actually, to be honest, it sounds good, and I would take one.
To be honest, I think you would take one and you would like it.
So I'm a little sick. I might be sniffling a little bit or whatever. I mean, I now have kind of congestion in my nose and stuff, and I don't know what's going on. But I mean, I definitely feel better than I did on Friday. Friday was crazy.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Kind of have to go to the bathroom.
That's so weird that you had that and then it went away.
Well, it didn't fully go away. It just the heat of it and went away. I mean, the heat of it was about a day and a half,
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Sean McNulty's a little right here. I feel like I have been sick for a long time now, actually. I mean, I had some sort of cough or something, and I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on. In some ways, I kind of think I have, maybe I have pneumonia. Am I broken up or anything?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame.
It's a shamble.
Oh, Snyder's. That was the pretzel that I was thinking of. Snyder's.
Wait, what did
Schneiders.
did you say? What did you say before?
Hanover, but I also was thinking. I mean, I think
yeah.
Hanover or something. Why is
Sorry,
my
I just got it's Snyder's of Hanover. I wanted to say
Ah,
Okay.
Snyder's of Hanover. That's it.
Oh,
so they
okay.
are one and the same.
But hold on a second. What it's showing me right now that my connection is unstable, and
It seems unstable.
I'm connected to the wire here. What's going on here?
Jones said something funny.
I don't want to start the show until my internet becomes stable again here. Why is my connection unstable?
Maybe because it heard you talking about
Do I look fuzzy?
Snyder's of Hanover. They didn't like that.
They don't like that. Schneider. Did you see Bryce Shell?
I
Man,
did.
once he
Yeah.
turns 21,
Congratulations.
once he turns
Wow.
21, oh my gosh, we're gonna
It's on.
totally molest him.
I'm gonna totally tell you.
We're gonna totally molest him and get away with it because it'll be illegal at that point. Okay, so I'm not lagging, but I'm pixelated. That's my Halloween costume. That's my Halloween costume. I'm a video game guy.
You're a pixel.
I'm a pixel guy.
You're a member of the Pixels.
I'm a member of yeah.
You're a member of the great 90s band The Pixels. Uh-oh.
What?
Someone's trying to come in. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, I think they got captured.
Oh, they got captured. Okay.
Okay.
Shango for Brent's
All right.
Wi-Fi health and biological health. Okay, come on, let's get that Shango going right now on me. Come on, get it on me. Get it, blast that Shango all over me right now.
What if you're really invoking Shango?
Nobody's blasting me. What?
What if
I'm
you're really
invoking?
invoking the spirit of Shango? Do you want that?
You know what? On a night like tonight, on the eve of Halloween, is that what
On
it
the
is?
eve of Hallows Eve.
What better time to summon Shango in some way?
Okay.
I don't like that, Mike. There's one pellet on the. There's a signal here on this thing that we use. You know what I mean? You know, you can have up to 3. 3 is max. It's only got 1, so it's kind of saying that my connection's really low. What should I do?
What's up with that?
I don't know. You tell me. What's up with that?
Mine's full blast.
I need a boost.
Yeah.
How about now?
No. It's
Not
definitely got a pixel look.
Why is it doing this? What's going on?
know.
Why is this everything
I
suck?
don't know,
It's so
Bruce.
hard, you know? It's so why do they make doing this online stuff so difficult?
Well, at least they made it at all. I mean, come on.
Why do they guys yeah. Hey Laura, well whatever. We're gonna share this later tonight. But anyway, all right. I guess we're gonna start. Oh, okay, it's gone. I'm back to normal now. I think. Right.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Hey, the Shango boost worked. I think.
Great.
My sinuses are clear.
Thank
I'm not
you,
even sick
Shango.
anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Shango must have come through for me actually on Friday night or whatever. You know.
Thank you, Shang. Shang Wang.
How about
Shang Wango. What if it was Shang Wango?
What if it was Shango Wango? Shango Wango Wango. All right. So should we start the show?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
And this is the internet show that we do where we talk about things. Usually there's a different topic every episode. And then we kind of, do commentary on commercials and other things other visuals. It's a video podcast of sorts. And I don't know, sometimes we do other activities, but yeah, so look, it's tonight's the night, We did a kind of a Halloweeny episode last week, sort of. It was more of just a Scammer's Delight episode, but should I turn the light off? Does this seem more haunted? No. So I don't know. This episode's going to be the full-on Halloween episode, I think, and I'll just Anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, what do you say? Should we just get right into Halloween stuff? Are you doing anything for Halloween? What are you gonna be?
I don't know. Probably just a general house elf or something.
A general house elf?
I think so.
Because then you could kind of, do it for Christmas too. Save the costume.
Oh, I suppose so.
Who dresses up in costume for Christmas? You wearing anything
No.
for Christmas this year?
Oh, hell no.
No.
That's not a good look.
I wish we had
You
video
shouldn't do
footage
that.
of when I took Laura trick or treating and I pretended to be her dad. Right?
Oh, yeah. Right. I was wearing the ears.
Yeah, you were in
Wait,
the
was that
ears.
when I was Barack Obama as an elf?
No, you weren't. I was Barack Obama as a dad.
Oh, right. And I was interviewing you as an elf.
If you
With
broke,
glasses.
did anyone else hear this, by the way, that it looked like Laura broke up kind of, and it kind of broke her
Yes.
voice up in a weird
Yeah.
way that it sounded like a slide whistle. You got that?
Yes, I got that.
It was like a slide whistle,
Yeah.
I thought I was I thought I was watching the music video for Groovers in the Heart just now, D-Light. I thought you were D-Light, Laura.
That would be cool.
If you were D-Light?
Sure. She seemed to have they had a good career.
D-Light?
Yeah.
Well, is D-Light's a one woman, right?
Wait, is Delight's the woman from wait.
No, it's two people. D-Light is two people.
They sing Groove is in the Heart. That's the band that did Groove is in the
Yes.
Heart.
Did you know that the song Groovers in the Heart
But
is
I thought they
comprised
were a
of
band.
Well, actually, I think it is.
It is a band, actually.
It is a band, actually.
I think I
It
read their
is.
bio once, and they toured and stuff.
No,
with
no,
various people.
it's three people. There's two
It's
people.
like there's a
husband.
DJ.
There's a husband and wife.
Singer.
No, there's two. There's a husband and wife, and then the woman is the singer, and then there's two DJs, I think. And you know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's Lady Miss Cure, and the Did you know that most of that song is comprised of samples? A lot of samples.
I think
Oh.
I had a general sense of that. Yeah.
I mean, I say most of the song because all the music is samples, but I mean, her singing is new, I guess. But isn't that interesting? It's a bunch of samples.
No, I kind of knew that. I read their bio.
Anyway, Groove is in the Heart.
Groove is in the Heart.
Oh, and Groove is in the Heart. So that guy, by the way, I think I went to his nightclub once in
Really?
in Cincinnati. I think that guy's from
Oh, wow.
Bootsy Collins. I think is that who that is. Anyway,
No.
all right. So let's go. Let's get into this here.
Well, I don't know.
What's going on for Halloween? I'm just gonna be passing out.
I'm gonna pass out some things.
I'm just passing out. Actually, I'm just gonna pass out. I'm gonna just sort of inhale some carbon monoxide and pass out.
I'm gonna go to some stuff too, probably.
Oh, you are?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna take the child trick or treating.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are. You're gonna take the child trick or treating. Does he get that? Is he excited about
Of
that at
course.
this point?
Oh,
Was he
yeah,
excited
yeah.
last year?
We went trick or treating yesterday. Anyway, they have trick or treating in various neighborhoods throughout the days leading.
Is
up
that
to it.
right?
Yeah, and he liked it. He
Is
knows
that
how to say
right?
it.
Huh. Okay, let's do this. I mean, what's
Wait, so
going
that
on?
was Bootsy Collins and Delight?
I'm gonna ask Laura later in the after show debrief what
No.
she thinks about the candy situation.
What candy?
Nothing.
What?
I'll talk about it later. There's a lot of things in the after show debrief that we're gonna get into. In fact, You know, I don't know if I talked about this before. I can't remember if I shared this or not with everybody, but you know, Laura and my grandfather, Laura's and my grandfather, um,
That was a bad slip right there. The
well,
way you
not
said
really.
that.
No,
I mean, grammatically not correct.
wait.
Laura and my grandfather. It's Laura's and my.
I know, but I was thinking. Well, I guess I was trying to think of it as in.
Laura and I have a grandfather.
No, I don't know. Anyway, our grandfather was a songwriter. He didn't do it. I mean, that wasn't his main job, but he did write songs, and he wrote this Halloween song called "Spooky Spooky Night,"
I
or
think
just
it's
called
just
no,
called
actually just called
Spooky Night.
"Spooky Night," just called "Spooky Night," and they recorded it and with some man's voice, and they played it on the radio in Missouri, which is where he lived, and he I don't know how far it broadcast. I don't know if it was all throughout Missouri or what, but they played it. They were playing it on the radio, I guess. And so, did we talk about this already last year?
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
anyway, our dad wanted to. He kind of had it re-recorded, and we have those versions, and maybe we'll play
Oh, wait, our
those in the after
dad
show.
commissioned it to get re-recorded? Is that what happened?
Re-recorded because he thought he
Oh,
wanted to get
by the Buckster?
he wanted to get a female. I don't know who. I think he used the Bucks. Yeah, he might have
Well,
used.
I know that the Bucks was involved, but I didn't know that was on account of our father.
I think it was. I think he said, "Oh, this
Wow.
version." He wants to jazz it up a little bit or whatever, and he got this
That was wrong move.
female jazz singer. And anyway, look, we're gonna delve into that in the after show debrief, and I have the recordings. Unfortunately, I don't have the one that was, played on the radio. The one that was, I don't know. I guess you could say the more mainstream version or whatever. But I don't know where to find that. But I do have these other recordings, which anyway, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in the after show debrief. But whatever on all that. Right now, we're gonna get into what this episode is all about, and it is about Halloween. And so, kind of similar to last year, we're calling this "Life is Beautiful." I have a question about that. Is that background from Twin Peaks by any chance? That's a question from Chicken Jessica.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to look at it real quick.
Chicken.
It might be. I don't know. It might be.
Chicken Jessica's our producer, in case anybody's wondering.
Yeah.
That might be from
It
Twin
might
Peaks?
be. I don't know. It might be. I don't think so.
Let me see that one more time.
I think it came with the pumpkin. You know,
It came with a pumpkin. That sounds like it.
Well, I don't have a still.
It came with a friend. It came with a friend.
I don't have a still of it, so I'm gonna have to.
I was gonna say if it wasn't that, it looked like Blair Witch Project to me.
No, I know what you mean. It looks like where you enter the Black Lodge.
Well, I thought it was Twin Peaks.
Sorry, I can't do. But I don't know. I don't know.
I thought if it wasn't that, it would look like Blair Witch Project.
No, it would. If I were to pick something, I would definitely pick Twin Peaks over Blair Witch. But
over that Blair Witch.
I don't remember.
You picked Twin Peaks over that Blair Witch?
Yeah.
Hey, you down with that Blair Witch?
Nothing against Blair Witch, but.
Hey, what's up, man? You smoking that Blair Witch?
Yeah. So
I'm out here on my Blair Witch tip. Y'all mean? I'm out here on my Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. Did you like the movie Blair Witch? Have you seen the incredible flick, The Blair Witch?
Have you ever seen the picture of Blair Witch?
Have you ever seen the story of Wee Witch?
Have you ever heard the picture of Witch 3?
Witch 3 Productions.
Fresh Prince of Blair Witch.
I thought that was a good movie, personally. That's just me, though.
Blair Witch?
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I saw it in the theater. I saw it in the theater.
I saw it in the theater too. It was a big.
I saw it in the theater too.
Hey, Chicken Jessica's got a whole Halloween setup going on in your place right now,
You
don't
do,
you?
aren't
Yeah,
you,
I
in the
do.
gates of hell, you little cutie little
I
chicken,
am.
you in the
It
little
looks
gates
his
of
light-
hell.
Well, I have
there.
one light that can change colors, and that's
The light
Like
looks
that little
like
cute
a
hellhole. You got
Halloween
on it.
moon. It looked like a Halloween moon.
is that right? Is it the right
Kind
shade
of.
here?
It
Because I can.
more just looks like a red spotlight to me.
Yeah.
No,
well, it's
dude,
just
I liked it
ball,
how it was.
frame.
I liked it how it was.
like that. It
Yeah,
looks.
let's get that
It's a lot
howling
more
moon.
orangey on camera than it is.
Let's get that killing
very
moon back.
It's very
Um,
red in here.
Have you ever
Cool.
watched Paranormal Activity 4 or 3?
Never
I've
saw
seen
it.
the- I've seen the
never
first
seen any
two.
of them, and I never will.
I've seen
It's
the first
scary. Okay, I jumped out of my seat in the theater, and I'm not really one for those sorts of movies, but I went and saw that for some odd reason, and it was really scary.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You're just not interested at Al.
I don't like to be scared. I don't want to be scared. I'm not trying to
Oh,
watch
but
scary
you liked
movies.
watching Hereditary, right?
I don't want to be scared though. I didn't like being scared about it.
But you did enjoy that picture.
Nah,
did you not?
nah. I mean, I don't.
No?
I didn't. Oh no, I didn't. I'm saying I don't enjoy being scared. Is what I'm saying.
No, I hear that, but like, why did you feel compelled to watch the movie Hereditary then?
I don't know. I was in a mood.
CJ, did you
Yeah.
watch either of these flicks?
I've seen
Look back.
Hereditary. What was the other one?
Paranormal Activity.
I've seen the first two Paranormal. Maybe the third one. I don't remember. They're all the same.
What are your thoughts? No, they're not all the same.
I know they're not, but they kind of are. But
no, I think like one of them is specifically way scarier than the rest of them.
Should I wear my Gimp mask for
I
Halloween?
think it's the one I
Yeah.
saw.
Should I wear my
Uh,
Gimp
Wait,
mask
oh.
for Halloween?
I didn't find Hereditary scary. I thought it was really
Oh,
good,
really?
but it wasn't.
Oh my
like,
god!
It wasn't.
I
Like,
mean, I thought it was
scary.
good and scary.
It's definitely
Yeah, it was
scary.
tense. It was very tense.
Chicken, it's definitely scary. And if you weren't scared, then you ain't right.
Well, I ain't right then.
Then you dement. Then
I
I
you're
never saw
demented.
the other anything else. Like, was it Midsummer or from that director?
Wait, oh, I love Midsummer, but
I
I
didn't- I
also
didn't see
didn't
it.
think
That's
that
not
was
scary. That's
particularly
not scary.
I
Midsummer's
watched.
not a.
fun.
Midsummer's not a horror movie.
I watched this stuff that Manitree is watching.
Oh, those didn't
Hill
find those
House is-
scary
I
at
thought-
all.
No, they're not. But
They're kind of for kids, to be honest.
yeah,
you know
I
what I mean?
I agree with
They're
that. I
like
agree
they're
with
like
that.
Goosebumps or something.
Bly
It's not
Manor is
really,
less for kids,
you
but
know.
it's still corny. But I
It's
like.
not.
I mean, I
It's
enjoyed
not.
them.
Well, yeah. I mean, Goosebumps is obviously more for kids, but those movies to me, they're not like serious movies. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, it's not like they're not even fun scary movies. Like they're not scary movies. They're just kind of if you have absolutely nothing else to watch kind of movie.
Right.
Well, I was
No
very scared
offense.
watching. I was scared watching Lost Highway in the theater. Just so you know.
I
I
was
thought
too.
you were gonna say
I
you
was
were
too,
scared
actually.
watching Jingle All the Way.
I was too.
Jingle all the way. Why?
I don't know
Was
why
that
I
the-
thought you were about to say that.
Is that the Schwarzenegger one or the Tim Allen one?
Tim Allen, I think.
Schwarzenegger. No,
Oh.
it's not Tim
See?
Allen.
You didn't know.
Oh, I'm
Sa-
thinking of the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Whatever.
The
I've
Santa
never
Claus is
watched
Tim-
either of those ridiculous.
Jingle all the way
flicks.
is not. It's not just Schwarzenegger. It's also Sinbad.
Oh boy.
Sinbad.
What a combo.
Wow.
It is a what a
I
combo.
mean, no, but yeah, I just like that.
You know,
that-
what movie is good with
I don't
Sinbad is House Guest with Phil Hartman
Oh really?
No, really?
back in the day. Well, I mean, I liked it when it came out.
Is John Larroquette in that?
I don't think so.
Oh. What about JTT? Is he in that?
I don't
Now,
remember.
if he's in it, what? Let's watch a movie with him in it nowadays. Let's get
do
JTT
it.
back on the scene.
Right.
Let's get him back
Does
on
he
the
have a
map.
beard? Does he have a beard now?
No, maybe.
Man, JTT.
Why is
I think
Jonathan
he's probably just gonna. I
Franzen-
bet
why
you
is-
he's probably just going by JT nowadays.
Why is famed author Jonathan Franzen talking about Heat all of a sudden? Michael
Heat was
Mann is
filmed.
in
I know where that was filmed. Just saying.
downtown
Don't
Los
even,
Angeles.
I won't even say
don't
anything
even
about
tell
it.
people.
I
But
What are you
won't
talking
say
Michael-
about? It's filmed downtown
What he
Los
means
Angeles,
is
the shootout
Michael
scene.
Michael Mann is the MANN man.
Right.
you know?
Right.
The man of the men's Chinese theater.
House Guest? Is it? Maybe it's not called House Guest. It was a movie with Phil Hartman and Sinbad.
I thought there was some movie with John Larroquette and JTT and JT Thomas.
Man, I
Anyway,
think he
shoot,
should probably go
House
by JT Thomas nowadays.
So before we get into our first commercial or whatever, you want him to go by JT Thomas?
I feel like that would be a nice, like, mature move for him.
What
if he
about
were
J?
really-
What about John T. Thomas? Or what if he just started going by John
John
Thomas?
John Taylor T.
Like, or Michael? Like, he could
Or-
be like the sister group to Michael.
Or what about
Tom.
his name? What if his name was just Jonathan Thomas?
Well, no, that's what
Jonathan-
I'm saying.
Jonathan Thomas, or just Jonathan T.
JT Tom.
Or what
What
if he
if it was
just went by
just
Jonathan?
Oh my
As soon
God,
as you
Bryce
said that.
Shell, you just
As soon
said
as you said that,
exactly.
it popped up.
That's
JT
crazy.
Tom.
That was crazy. That was crazy, actually.
Why? What happened?
No, I said, what about JT Tom? Right when I said that, Bryce's Shell's comment. Hold on.
It was at the same time it popped up.
Havoc is being reached. I'll be right back.
That's fine. I could do my thing that I actually came on camera for.
Oh, what's that?
Should I do that though? It's this thing called a super chat, and I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, I was wondering what that was actually, because somebody had done that, such as Bryce Shell.
Bryce as hell did it, and you see tip $4.99, and what that is, I don't think I did this last week, but I didn't tell you about this, but it's a way to tip the show. These people are supporting the show, and we really appreciate it, of course. And what Bryce as hell did is he clicked on I'm telling you, Gemma, he clicked on the $sign from the chat window, and I got some to roll here.
So how does it work? They click on it.
I'm telling you, you click on the $sign, and he clicked super chat, but you could pick super sticker. And if you do super chat, you can type a message, and it'll actually work. And you empty out your bank account with that handy slider, hit buy and send, and then I highlight it if I feel like it.
Well, that's interesting stuff.
And that depends on a good comment and a high dollar amount.
And just to answer, because this seems like a new person here, LB Grindel. LB.
Who's LB?
Chicken Jessica is not a Halloween thing. In fact,
what that? No, what? The light is the Halloween gag.
The Halloween gag is the lighting, right?
This is the Halloween gag.
But Chicken Jessica is the producer of the Chicken Coop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not trying to be all rude to. Who is it?
LB Grindel.
LB Grindel. LB Grindel.
LB.
No,
Grindel.
I'm not being. I'm sorry.
LB Grindel. LB Grindel.
Yeah. I don't know who this is, but. But anyway, obviously, look at the. I mean, I'm not fishing for the super chats, but I was just telling you how you do it, and we.
So that's how you do it. YouTube does it. Right?
Okay. Well, this is better not be a trend here. I mean, I see what Gemma did here, and they're walking on thin ice here. That's all I can say.
That's why it's blue, because it's like ice.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Oh, God. Whenever I think of colors, I just think about how my CRT colors are messed up.
They're not messed up. Do I have to come fix it?
Yes, you do.
Look, what do you want? Like, this is aging technology. There's going to be a day.
I want richer green than I have. My green is tenuous.
I will fix those tenuous greens for you.
I played that game Corian, and I was looking at footage online, and I thought, oh my gosh, online I thought, wow, the dragon looks so much more green than my dragon.
It's not a matter.
My dragon is looking tenuous on its greenness. You know.
Yeah,
it's all light.
Wait, is it rainbow and uneven? Because in that case, Stephen Guy would be right. I have a degauzing coil. I don't need it anymore. If you want it.
What does the degauser do? It stretches everything out.
No, it evens out the colors that if they've been magnetized. But I seriously doubt that's the problem. But we shouldn't talk about this on the show. Nobody cares about this. Nobody cares about this.
Nobody cares about this.
Nobody cares. But Jamie is also right. It's like I said, it's a balancing act. You can't just pump up the green and get the green you want. You got to pump up the green. You got to take away some red.
Pump up the volume.
Blue.
You got to pump up the volume. Actually,
yeah, exactly.
You got to pump up the volume.
I don't know if anyone mentioned it, but Bootsy Collins was not in D-Light. They just sampled him.
No. He appears in the music video. He appears in the music video.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about.
Because they sampled him.
Yeah, I wasn't saying Bootsy Collins was in D-Light. I'm saying he appears at the end of the music video.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and by the way, groove is in the heart. He says that.
Right.
We're just waiting for Laura to come back, and then we'll get into this commercial, I guess.
Pop up the volume.
So let me explain what's going on this episode, okay?
We kind of oversold the Halloween thing, but yeah.
Well, no.
It's more about what happens after Halloween.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
So it's like this, okay? Well, I'll just wait till Laura gets here, I guess. In the meantime, let's just talk about RGB adjustments on CRT TVs.
Okay, so you
have, did you see this though? Doesn't this look like some sort of GIMP mask though?
Looks like a microphone case for an.
It is a microphone case, but then I was thinking if I folded it, it is a microphone case, but if I fold it like this, it looks like a mouth part of a GIMP mask or something like that.
Oh, yes, Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks
yeah,
like some
that.
sort of gimp mask. Look, this
Yeah.
is my Halloween
I
costume.
should
right
have
here.
gotten a gimp mask for tonight.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. A chicken
Got 'em.
gimp.
Yeah. Oh, what were you gonna say? No, we're
I
not
don't know,
talking
man.
CM
All I
marketing.
know is I want to get my colors right. You know.
You know what you could do is just take out all the colors, start fresh, because you have the numbers written down, and then sometimes I'll do that. You start black and white. You adjust one gun at a time. That's how you do it.
I don't know,
how you
man.
do it, but that's what you can do.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, yeah, I think you're gonna need to set me up.
I'm gonna come over there and tweak you a little.
Man, where's Loretta at here? You know. Now we're just waiting. You know, these 74 people are just sitting here waiting. You know, and I've got my thumb.
Wait,
we got our thumbs up our butts here, and they're just waiting. Everyone's waiting with their thumbs up their butts right now. You know.
You were gonna wait to explain it till she gets back. You can just say it now. Yes, I don't know.
Well, I'll just say this.
It's already 6:37.
I know. Let's ball, man. All right. So look, it's like this. What happens in Halloween? You eat a lot of candy, I think, usually, right? You eat a lot of candy, don't you?
Eat a lot of candy.
And so, what are you going to need to do after you eat all that candy?
Go poo-poo.
You go poo-poo, and then what? And then what, LB Greendale?
Well, I don't want cavities, so.
No, you don't, do you? You need to brush that beak.
You got to brush, yeah.
You got to brush that beak, my boy. I don't talk like that. I don't say my boy. What I do say, though, is that you need to brush your beak, okay? And so we're going to focus on, toothpaste and, dental hygiene,
right?
Oral hygiene products is the sort of what we're going to focus on this edition of Life is Beautiful.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do.
We're going oral.
We're going oral. We're going oral today.
Oral.
I don't know if Laura will ever come back, or
that's fine. Should I take her out?
You might have to do such a thing. Let's go. Okay, let's do that.
I'll keep an eye on her. She pops back in. All right, I just took her out. So I want to mention that everything that you will see tonight.
Oh, she's back. She just came back.
Oh, okay.
You said D's, by the way.
Sorry.
It's all right. So I just explained to everybody that we're going to focus on oral hygiene because that's what you need to do after Halloween,
And rectal hygiene.
Exactly.
Wow, you're really loud
for some
loud. Reason.
Oh, okay. Hold on. How about now? How about now?
Still loud.
Really? How about now? How about now?
Okay, good. Go back up.
Now? Yeah?
Oh, no, back up.
How about now?
Okay, I think that's good, right, Chicken?
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's a little loud, but yeah, it's fine.
No, I don't want to be a little loud. How about now?
No, now too soft.
What?
Oh, really?
Really?
A little
you could
soft,
bump your
go back to where you were.
Bump up a little bit, Laura.
Yeah, bump up the volume.
All right.
So
check.
I want to mention, I got to mention that everything you're going to see tonight was picked by the user or the viewers of the show, and we're talking Jason Auditorium, Weird Artifacts, Faux Quaker, Qualia, and others posted these in our Discord, which the link is, I think, in the description.
In the description, if you want to join the Discord, and you can join the community of Coopsters all across the world.
So they got on a roll, toothpaste and such, a lot of oral videos, and we're gonna watch those. So
let's see what you got.
Well, I'm gonna start things off with
Laura. Talk one more time.
Check.
Can't she bump herself up just a tiny little bit?
Well, when I was up any more than this,
just a tiny little bit.
All right. I think there's like a dusty pot, as they call it, or something like that. It's kind of. Wait.
All right.
Try something.
Whatever.
All right. Then.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh no, now it's too big.
How about now? How about now?
What?
Is that okay?
I don't know. I can't tell the difference, but anyway, carry on.
Check.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Whatever. It's okay. Go ahead.
So this is from 1985, a product called Topol, Topol. It's a mouthwash ad or something.
Topol.
Probably that.
Topol.
All right.
This is where yeah.
Here we go.
Can you take it to the top?
Because I smoke.
Hold on.
I already
was
like
that
what I'm
image
seeing here.
going on there on the left?
What?
What was that drawing of? Like a woman in leg warmers or something? There's some kind of aerobics type of. What's going on there?
It's a fashion design, I think. I think they're
Wow,
just. I think
that
they're
fashion is
designing.
so 80s, I guess. Or trying to figure out what the woman on the right is wearing. It's like a baby doll dress with large boots.
I can't tell what
She
she's
wearing a
wearing. It
large
almost looks like a
like one
dirndl,
of those.
actually.
Well, her leg looks like she's in a boot that's made out of large fur or something like that. You know what I mean? Like those kind of
Oh, those
animal
furry
boots.
boots. Oh, the
Those
animal
furry
boots.
boots. Yes, it looks
Isn't
like
it
she might
funny
be
that our
wearing.
mom had one of those?
I know our mom had that. Well, I think it was probably from our dad's doing.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. They look like animal boots.
Right, animal boot. That's the name of this outfit. I mean, this commercial. It's called Animal Boot.
Go on then.
All right.
Because I smoke and work closely with people. Good. I'm
Wow.
always concerned about my smoker's
Hey,
breath.
go
hell?
back again. Go back again. I like that.
That's funny that she had to slip
isn't
that
it-
good in there.
Well, it's also a little bit kind of, I mean, I don't know, inopportune time. I mean, it's a little rude of that guy to just sort of say, "Hey, I know you're doing this commercial,
They're
but
on
can
a
you look at
time
this?"
crunch. He's like, I
Right.
got a deadline. I got to get this done. I just want to
He's-
sneak this in just to make sure you're cool with it.
I know you're. That's
know,
the
they're on the
model
job.
on the. That's the model on the left.
On the left, right? Very tall.
Closely with people.
She might be
I
up on.
smoke
She might
and
be
work-
up on a pedestal though.
Because I smoke and work closely with people.
Hey, hold on,
Good.
pause it.
I'm
Look at the
always
background.
concerned
Look at
about-
how the background is fake. I mean, it reminds me of a movie from
Right.
the 40s or something. Doesn't it look like a 40s
Right,
movie
like
or
a
something?
paper, yeah, just like a paper.
It's just a
background.
fake background, full on.
Right.
But we're.
Smoke and
Yeah,
work
okay.
closely with people. Good. I'm always concerned about my smoker's.
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm just taking it back because we kind of messed.
Yeah, I get you.
Because I smoke and work
Oh, wait.
closely with people.
Oh, for a second I
Good.
thought the model was a mannequin, but it's not.
Also, for a second,
Wow,
I thought
she
there were.
is so tall. My God.
No, she's probably on a pedestal.
Oh, on a pedestal, indeed.
And also, by the way, I for a second thought there were penises on the table to the right. You'll see. Go on.
Because I smoke and work closely with people.
Oh my God,
Good.
yeah, I see that.
I'm always concerned about my smoker's breath. But when I first heard about a mouthwash that promised to eliminate smoker's breath, I said, oh, sure. Then I heard it was from Topol, so I said, oh, sure.
New Topol Smoker's Mouthwash with Xantrate. Eliminates smoker's breath on
Wait,
contact.
pause it. What's funny about this is it's almost
Topol.
as if
Lop it.
it seems like a
Backwards.
sketch because it's almost like they're saying I have bad breath, but then I heard of Felistawa and Felistawa with new Gabrahorn, or whatever. I mean, it just seems like concocted names for things.
Right.
It's
Topol.
just
Wait, let's look at that the label again one more time of the bottle. There's a word. There's some words in there for sure. I like
go back to
poo-
bottle.
poo-
First of all, it kind of reminds me of NyQuil in a way. You know what I mean?
poo TL or poo LT could be one word in there.
Oh, you think there's a lot of words in there?
Total.
Poot.
Lopto. Loppet is
Pooled.
backwards. Poolt, yeah.
But Xantrate. I mean, it's got Xantrate in it. Anyway. sorry.
Pootle.
Wow. Mysterio Tristero
So much going on in there.
did realize that there are 4 different fonts going on here.
There are, and sometimes that's a big mistake for products, I feel, when they do that.
Why would they do such a thing?
It's too much. It's just 2 at maximum, I feel.
Test
Wait,
Take it back.
LT poo. TL poo.
I said, oh, sure. Then I heard it was from Topol, so I said, oh, sure.
Topol.
New Topol Smoker's
I mean, has
Mouthwash.
anyone here ever heard of Topol?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's funny is that
It's like,
it
and then
just,
I heard,
it's this
then I
fake.
heard it
It's
was
almost like
Topol.
a fake brand that no one's heard of, and saying, it's instead of saying, oh, then I heard it was from Scope or I heard it was from Listerine. Well, it's not. It's from Topol, which it makes you think
Right.
it,
It's
could-
like
it could just
some
be
no-name
anything. Just
brand.
yeah.
Right. I heard it was from.
Magnetol, or something. Then I heard it was from Magnetol, and I thought, oh yeah, of course, Magnetol or whatever.
Then I heard it was from Peen Line, and I thought definitely.
Peen Line. Then I heard it was from.
When I
Peen
heard they
Line.
had a smoker's mouthwash that got rid of smoker's breath, I thought, oh sure. And then I heard it was from Peen Crease, and I thought, great.
Bean crease.
I thought, definitely, that'll work.
It's like it's new Bean crease smoker's mouthwash with Nisbate.
Nisbate will work. That'll work.
It's got Nisbate in it.
Smoker's mouthwash
Loch
with
Ness. No, first I had Smoker's mouthwash, and I thought, this ain't gonna work. And then I thought Loch Ness makes it. I don't know.
I like Bean crease. I mean,
How about Loch Ness monster? Like a lopsided ness monster.
what about low pot?
Low pot. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Low pot.
Uh-huh. Anyway, take it back just a tiny bit, and let's carry on.
Then I heard it was from Topol, so I said, oh, sure.
New Topol Smoker's mouthwash with Xantrate eliminates smoker's breath on contact. Tests prove that this patented ingredient, Xantrate, actually neutralizes the odor of sulfur compounds. And Topol protects against tobacco-stained breath for hours.
Good. Look, who knows more about...
He just breathed in her breath. He's like, oh, that smells like Xantrade. Love it.
For hours.
Did you see how he looked at her? Like, he almost kind of smiled when she talked into his nose.
Well,
She's really
Xantrate's
breathing in his face.
Xantrate's
how he
also
smiled. He
known
just-
to be an aphrodisiac. But yeah.
It's a nice
Against
hard one.
tobacco-stained breath for hours.
Good. Look, who knows more about smokers'
Wait, go
problems
back
than
again. Is
Topol?
she saying you're good, or she goes that's very good, or is she just going good?
Hours.
Good.
She's like, good. Smell my
It's funny because she
Xantrate breath.
said good. She said good to him already. I mean, this guy can't get enough of her.
I know. She
approval.
just all she knows how to tell him is good. She's like, doesn't have any other.
Because I smoke and work closely with people. Good.
And then compare that with the next one. Watch.
Hours.
Good.
She just says good to him. That's it. That's just so
I know,
funny.
That is hilarious. She does not know what she's talking
She's
about.
not even saying anything kind
What
of.
is he showing her?
constructive.
He's like, what do you think about these crotchal lines that I included in the sort
These
of pancreatic region? In the
These
pancreatic
crotcho
region.
lines.
He's
What do you
like,
think of the crotcho
"Oh,
lines?
crotchal.
Maybe good is the only thing he understands.
Do you like how I accentuated the sort of downward V shape here around the genitalia region? It's good. It's really good. Good.
Hours.
Good.
I know, it's almost like he's not even speaking English. He's like, good. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't hear a single word he's saying.
Right.
Let's try that one more time. See if we can hear anything he's saying.
Stained breath for hours.
Good. Look,
He doesn't say anything. He's just.
He's just
I
like,
think he's simple-minded and he only understands good and
this is
bad.
hilarious. I mean, that is so funny that it's only showing her saying good.
All right, carry on.
Why
Look,
couldn't she have
who
just
knows
said great or like something other than good? But
She said good already. It's just.
She already said good. What the
I
heck?
know.
Couldn't they just come up with another word besides good? I mean, it's not that difficult.
I know.
They simply,
I know.
they were like, we're out of word. The director's like, do you think you could write another word in there besides good? I'm sorry, boss. There's just no other words. We tried everything. Good is the only word that really works. It's like, okay.
That's the writer. The
I'll
direct.
greenlight it this time, but next time you better get a fucking thesaurus. the writer, the script writer, is like, a thesaurus. What the hell is that? Oh shit,
Boss, what's a thesaurus?
boss.
What's a thesaurus?
He's like, what's a thesaurus?
Wait, no, he goes like this. The director says, "Next time, get a damn thesaurus." The guy goes, "Thesaurus? Well, what do dinosaurs have to do with this?"
The boss is like, next time, get a damn thesaurus.
Not dinosaurs, you idiot.
He's like, what's a thesaurus?
He
Thesaurus?
goes, what
Oh, wait
does
a
a
minute, what?
dinosaur have to do with this?
Why do you have such a sore ass? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What do you mean you have a sore ass? Somebody should clean your butt.
Who's sore
Maybe you
ass?
should get your butt cleaned.
Carry on.
good. Look, who knows more about smokers' problems than Topol?
New Topol Smoker's mouthwash.
Somebody
with
must,
Xantrate
'cause I've never heard of
eliminates
it.
Smoker's breath
Oh,
on
Whoa!
contact.
Look at the way I mean,
was
first of all,
crazy.
the smoker's
Wait,
breath,
also-
the first color looks like poo.
And the font is just out of this world. It's like some kind of
It
cartoon.
seems like loggy poo, you know?
New Topol Smoker's Mouth.
All of a
also
sudden,
kind
I
of-
do feel like we're in Beavis and Butthead.
Well,
'cause that
also,
smoker's breath font.
I mean, it's got that
funny.
wiggly kind of look, you know? Like it's got that
Right,
90s,
it
has that 90s animated look, you know, with a wiggle, you know, it's got that
what's his
wiggly
name?
look.
It's
Plimpton.
not Plimpton, but who?
Judge.
You know, yeah, Judge. It's got a Mike Judge look.
It's got Judge, it's got Plimpton, it's got all these 90s kind of looking animated kind of guys,
Right.
you know? It's got that
All these
squiggle
guys.
vision. It's got that Dr. Katz kind of look
Got
to
that
it. You know?
squiggle giggle.
But it looks like
Got that
brown
squiggle.
poo, doesn't it? And then it turns into green poo. Go on.
Kind of. Yeah, I guess
Mouthwash
it is.
with Xantrate eliminates smoker's breath on contact.
Good.
Yeah, it's not real. It's good.
She goes like this. Good. And then later she goes, good.
Good. Good.
Ridiculous.
Let's move on, huh?
Yeah, please.
It's a good one here. This is remember AIM?
Yeah, AIM.
AIM classic.
Yeah, AIM. Yeah.
This is AIM from 1983, and I hope you see what I see. No, it's not
Wait,
that.
YouTube says
just-
the note says your breath. That's funny. Like what it
What?
said on her look at YouTube's comment back. That's way up, but it says note says your breath stinks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
funny.
mean, what she was reading from the guy,
Right.
Yeah.
and she was just going, "Oh, good. That means I can use Topol."
No, she's like, good. You're fucking fired after this commercial, you asshole.
Very, very Topol. So here we go.
Or I
AIM.
think you're low now, Laura. Actually.
Low? Oh, on the volume?
Oh no, not anymore. Just now you got louder. I mean-
Something's up with the cord or the input.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know.
well you're good
Don't
now.
worry- don't
Anyway,
worry
go
about
ahead.
All right.
Okay.
AIM.
Yeah, AIM. I remember AIM.
Final boarding call. And
here's have it.
Charlie. And you got your tooth. Final boarding call. And here's Charlie. And you got your toothbrush and your aim. Use them.
Wow. Oh my God, that kid is a
Teach
man.
your kids right. And
That
they'll
kid is so
remember.
mature.
He
Is he
does
going to
say-
go to
Mature.
boarding school?
I think that they should do a new episode of or a new season of The Bachelor starring him at this age. You know what
Is
I mean?
she sending him away for good? She's like, okay, Charlie, I won't see you after this, but make
Look
sure
at
you
his
got your-
posture. Look at his posture. He's standing like a man.
I know. He's like, okay, ma'am, thank you.
Man, there's so much stuff to look at in this, you know. But
Right.
he is. You know what? It's basically
young
Midnight
man.
Cowboy the early years. You know,
right. I mean,
Boarding call.
where's he going without
the way
her?
he's standing, he's so mature.
Charlie,
And here's
I won't see you anymore after this. I've got to go run away with your father, but have a good life. And here's Charlie, or whatever the dog's name is,
Right,
the teddy
right,
bear's
right.
name is. He's like, okay, see you later. Thanks, ma'am.
Charlie. And you got your toothbrush and your aim. Use them.
What the way he just went was so mature. How he didn't actually say words, he just kind of nodded.
You
his
know,
head.
kids were more mature back then.
And your
Aw.
aim.
Wow, he says I love you, but she doesn't say it to him.
Use them.
I love you.
Teach your kids right. And they'll remember.
What's going on here? What?
Wait, that is interesting to me. That
She says I love you. He says I love you. She does not say I love you back.
that's interesting.
And she's gonna cry because she knows she's.
That's
giving her
funny. He's
child
off to Vietnam.
away.
He's going
I
to
know
Vietnam.
he's going to Vietnam. This is crazy. Wow.
Oh,
And
that's
they'll
funny.
remember.
Marshy's got a good comment. Don't forget his smoker's mouthwash.
Bye, Mom.
Even when they're on their own. Thanks. Aim
He's
has
like,
a taste.
I'll take another champagne, please.
Look at the way he took this out. It's like he's gripping at it or something. You know, it's like,
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
the
What?
way it's gripped.
The way
Just that
what's
whole,
great.
just that shot, and then the guy next to him.
Well,
when they're on their own. Thanks. Aim has a taste so special.
Wow.
Kids like to brush.
Got a brush.
look at his
Aim does more
background.
than fight cats.
The chair was pretty cool.
I mean, some of this reminds me of
It feels so cozy
a
and
different
warm.
time, you know, when we used to fly, you know.
Right.
And not that I flew a lot in the 80s, but there,
Right. It was
when
more
we
fun back
did,
then.
well, it was just, they gave you food and stuff,
And they gave you stuff. Well, they still give you food, but
Look at that shot. That's so weird.
know.
Look, and by the
Oh,
way,
look at his
there's the thumb.
thumb. Look
Look
at
at
his thumb.
His thumb. He's got the thumb.
Indeed, the thumb is
He's
right
got
there.
the thumb. The thumb.
got
Wow,
the
that was a premonition,
No, it was.
The way he takes it out, there's something kind of phallic about it. I'm sorry, but I don't
No,
mean
it's
to,
What?
totally,
No.
totally.
I don't
oh
mean to
my
put that
God.
on this. I don't mean to put this on this manly kid.
I
but
didn't
putting
think
it on the
that
kid.
at
It is
all.
so he is whipping it out. That damn.
Really?
It looks
Yeah.
like you're whipping a dick out. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Sorry. I don't mean to put that on this kid, but
You
I mean,
put that on
fat.
this kid.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to put that on this
You
kid.
put it
But
on this kid.
he's manly already as it is. He's got his
Even when they're on their
whole
own.
blazer and everything.
AIM has a taste so
That right
special.
there just looks like you whipped something out. Because why would you think about it? You're holding it like this. I mean, that is nobody.
He has to hold it like
How-
that because
I-
you have to see the word aim.
I get
Because
that,
he's
but
aiming with his dick at the window.
oh, okay, so you agree?
Just kidding. No, I was just building off of yours.
It's a jack off.
So special. Kids like to brush.
Got a brush.
Oh wait, pause
Ooh,
it. The way he did that, it's almost like he's looking down. The whole thing is kind of interesting. Before he pulls it up, he pulls out his penis. Let's just say, okay, he's a man. We're treating him like a man and like this. Okay, he looks down from his penis and he's just like, "Excuse me, I gotta go.
Gotta go brush my ass.
Gotta go rub one out in the."
Don't put that on him.
I'm not trying to put it on this kid, okay? But it just the commercial did it. I didn't do this.
I mean,
These
it's weird that
perverts-
he's sitting next to a pervy man too. Look at
Oh,
the guy next to him.
I'm
He's
sorry.
like, I
Qualia
approve of
makes a
this.
great point. It's the zipper. It's like coming out of the
Yeah,
zipper.
It
yeah.
is the
the-
zipper.
and
Oh,
the zipper.
zipper is a bit-
I know the zipper too. Look, I didn't make this commercial, Laura. These other people made it. They're the perverts, okay? I'm sorry.
Well, the
I'm not-
guy next to him might be a perv too. Let's take a look.
He's
Look
so
at the guy
special.
next to him.
Kids
He's
like to
approving it.
brush.
Got a brush.
Watch.
AIM does
What?
more than fight cavities with
He was in the
fluoride.
other
It
shot.
starts a
No,
good
oh
habit.
yeah, where'd that shot go? Wow, he's gonna go. That guy, he's
Even
like,
when
oh,
they're on
I
their
love
own.
that. That guy, he approves.
He goes. He's in his
Got his
head. He's
jacket
thinking.
off. He's like
He's
getting
thinking.
comfortable.
He's thinking to himself after he's like, "Oh, you just ate a big meal. You're gonna whip your aim out now." Aim is what he calls his penis.
Right, I
basically.
know.
Oh man, I just got kicked in the aim.
He's like, stewardess, my aim is hard. Oh god, horrible.
Laura, you're putting it on that kid.
I'm not putting it on anything.
The commercial it did. I mean, look, the stewardess is into
Aim
it.
has
You know? That
Tastes so
It is
Something-
weird that they're calling it aim. It's a bit outrageous, isn't it?
it's
AIM
called
has two.
aim, and they're pulling it out of a zipper, and the way he's holding it is just—it's like he's holding something phallic. and-
Aim. It's like aim your dick is what it means.
I know.
I mean,
it's
that's,
the-
what else is that supposed to mean?
on their
I'm
own.
sorry, but that is just suggestive, and it seems phallic, and I don't mean to put it on that kid.
Well,
but
it means aim. It feels like
Aim has a-
aim your penis at the toilet in order to get the urine in there,
well, the other
or
look,
the cum.
the producers of the commercial put it on that kid. Okay, they're the ones to blame. You know.
tastes
It's
so
weird how
special.
they're look at. Okay, wait, hold up. That red box of text right there under the word fluoride, it almost looks like it's saying like "user beware" or something like that, or like it looks like it's some kind of like parental advisory kind of label. It's like underage children not recommended
Right,
for
right.
this. or
War-
whatever.
viewer
It looks like it
discretion-
says like underage children.
Yeah,
must
viewer
not-
discretion is advised, or
something to that effect.
something like do not use if under 18 or something.
Right,
like that,
underage
or, yeah.
children not
Surgeon
allowed.
Surgeon General warning. This is
Surgeon genitals warning.
surgeon genitals. Yeah. Oh, everybody's
Aim has a
saying.
taste
Everyone's saying Surgeon General.
So
I said it.
special.
I-
Kids
I
like
said
to
it.
brush.
Got a brush.
AIM does more than fight cavities with fluoride. It starts a good
happens
habit
when he
that'll
comes out?
last.
I'm back.
Start your kids with AIM.
Wow.
For fewer cavities now.
They're
And good
basically
habits.
like.
Wow, that guy
butts.
is a pervert.
Wow, he's a perv.
He goes, "I'm back," and
Now.
he's thinking to himself, "Oh, that quick, huh?" Or something like that, or he's thinking that long.
He's like,
Cavities now.
like, I'll be
and
seeing
good
you
habits
later.
that last a lifetime.
I wonder
Wow.
if that guy actually maybe that guy's not a pervert. Maybe he's just annoyed that he had to sit next to the kid or whatever.
No, he's not annoyed. He loves that kid. That kid is like so well behaved.
Actually, I love the
do
kid too.
anything.
Actually, I love the kid. I would love to sit next to that kid. Actually,
Well, that
Look
kid
how-
is so mature.
actually, this
No, I think that kid's looking at him. He's like, that kid's gonna be like me when he gets up, when he gets older.
And good habits that last.
He's
You
like,
know what?
yeah.
That plane looks really comfortable, actually.
It does. It reminds me
even
of
a real
Pan
plane.
Am or something.
It's not a real plane, of course, but the seats are so
The
big
seats
and
have diamonds on them. It's like it looks
everything
very
seems
posh
so
and
spacious
cozy.
and just relaxed. There's only 2 people in that area, you know. I mean,
Well, there's often only 2 people in an area.
no, not these days. It's 3
Well, I guess
people.
it's 3 and that's true. But I mean, yeah, that guy is like,
Wait, look how big that bathroom is too. Actually,
I know
Go
it's
in there.
huge. It looks like a fancy.
Wow, that's
like,
a nice
luxurious-
bathroom for an airplane.
It is.
Let me in there.
Well, honestly, it looks basically like.
It kind of
regular
does, but it
air.
looks big right now. And look, for that kid, it's definitely big.
Well, they make the lighting look
But
so
now,
cozy.
wait,
and
look at this
warm.
shot right here. It's just this kid amongst all these older people. It's kind of interesting.
Right.
You know? I mean, that's an interesting shot. That's a really interesting shot. Look
Why
at that
is
shot
this
right
kid
there.
traveling alone? Where is he going?
He's
How old
going.
is he?
It's how he becomes a man. It's a coming of age story.
He's not even wearing a tag that says child traveling solo.
They
or
didn't do
whatever.
that back then.
Yes, they did. Because I actually traveled
Yes, they
solo when
did.
I was 7. I flew a
you
plane by
did?
myself, and they made me wear this like gigantic, ridiculous VIP tag. It looks like you're some kind of special ed person or something like that.
Wait, Laura, you
They made
went
me
on
wear
a plane
that.
by yourself at 7?
I did,
Your
yeah.
kids with AIDS.
Where?
To Northern California. I was flying to San Jose
Really?
to go visit my cousin.
Yeah, right. Not just your cousin.
Well, that's true. No, but
I thought that kid was pretty cute, though. Actually,
that kid was
you know why?
cute.
Because he
His
was a
mother
little
doesn't-
man. Because he's a little
Mother
man.
didn't say she loved him. How fucked up was that?
I know that was messed up. That actually is really deep.
That was a bit deep.
That's really deep. You know that she didn't say "I love you" to him. That's deep.
I know, and she cried, but she cried. She was like about to cry.
Maybe she just didn't want to make him miss her. You know.
No, I think
'Cause
she just didn't want to come to terms with the fact that she was
she
giving
lost-
away
actually,
her only child, who she does love. but
I think she lost custody.
lost custody.
She lost custody.
Yeah, to that guy who he's sitting next to.
Should we do one more, or should we go to the next thing?
Well, it's about that time. I think maybe we should go to the next thing.
All right, let's wrap it up. So look,
I just mean we got a racy one. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, we have racy stuff. We've got our granddad's Halloween song, and we've got. I'm gonna bring up the candy issue to Laura and see what she says. I think she already. Yeah, no, I don't. She didn't weigh in on that. That was her husband. Jamie says the kid was her husband. It wasn't her kid, you know.
Or maybe it was her husband's kid.
Okay, do you see
I'm
how
not
there's a join button on the bottom? That button, if you click it and you select a tier that you want to join at, it allows you to join us for the after show debrief. It's pretty fun. You know, we get into some laughs and stuff, and we get into just, you know, just different fun stuff. You know, Sean McNulty knows what's up, you know, and we get into different things. It might be kind of fun. And, well, you could join at those 2 different tiers and you have fun with it, you know? I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. You can join the Discord. There's a link to it in the description. To go to the after show debrief after you join, it's in the yeah, let's do that. It's in the what's it called? In the description of the video, that the link to it. Okay. And there's a playlist called the Chicken Coop that you can see all the past debriefs and all the past episodes, the regular episodes. They're all there in that. Thank you to Jason Odd, aka Weird Artifacts. He's been making the clips, for the highlight clips for the Chicken Coop, which you can see at Chicken Coop Show on Instagram or its own YouTube channel or TikTok. And thank you to Gemma and Cami for helping maintain those accounts on those. And also Jason Odd has a band which is also called Weird Artifacts. And check out Weird Artifacts, the band, on YouTube or Bandcamp or wherever you check out music. I'm sure he's probably has a SoundCloud page. Not that I mean, I should look into that, I guess. But and so yeah, that's about it, I think. So hopefully we'll see you in the after show debrief. And if not, we'll see you next week. Have a safe Halloween. Watch out for razor blades. And am I missing anything? don't think so, but every night, Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We'll see you in November otherwise. And otherwise, my name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
The name of the show is The Chicken Coop. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.